These three fluffy barn owl chicks are called Thunder, Storm and Cloud. Currently 26, 22 and 20 days old. They're the offspring of Gylfie and Dryer, a pair of barn owls have been following through their first breeding season together. 4 chicks hatched in July, but sadly one passed away. Thankfully, the remaining 3 are thriving and doing well. They're no longer relying on Gylfie to keep them warm, but she's staying close by. Join me in following these 3 chicks as they learn to stand, pounce, and flap their wings. Watch the owlets get their BTO identification rings and find out what happens when the eldest Thunder takes its first steps beyond the nest. The chicks are nearly 4 weeks old and they're trying to stand, but they aren't steady on their feet just yet. Soon the eldest Thunder gets the hang of it and teaches his siblings too. Storm catches on, and finally Cloud does too. The chicks can thermoregulate now, which means they can maintain their own body temperature without Gylfie's help. So she doesn't need to be in the nest all day. And leaves to join Dryer in nearby ash stump. It's common for the adults to leave the chicks alone when they reach this age. Although they don't need around-the-clock care, these chicks still need to be fed. And Dryer continues doing an amazing job. As night falls, he leaves to hunt. My cameras capture him landing on a post. He sees something in the grass below and drops. He's caught something. He flies straight to Elm with it. But these chicks are too tired to eat. Or maybe they're already full. Next time he delivers, they still aren't interested. So Dryer just leaves the prey on the nest floor and leaves into the night. After their first day alone, Gylfie heads over from ash to check on the chicks. And her maternal instincts quickly kick in. She gives the chicks some of the surplus food, even though they're capable of feeding themselves. Knowing that there's a nest full of food, Gylfie takes advantage, returning the next day to get a meal. She takes her time, seeing what she fancies, and then takes one for the road. The next day, Gylfie returns to Elm for another easy meal. Or so she thought. This time there's no surplus food and the chicks are hungry. She gets harassed and chased out of the nest by the chicks. This happens whenever she comes back. These chicks are now constantly hungry. Gylfie will now need to join Dryer in hunting for these chicks. And she does. That night, almost in unison, Dryer and Gylfie deliver wood mice to their chicks. They make such a great team. It's the beginning of August, and these three are really developing quickly. Flapping and stretching their wings and showing off their adult feathers as they come through. Practicing their hunting technique, pouncing around the nest. A vital skill. When barn owls hunt for prey, they hover before dropping down and grabbing it with their talons. So it's important to hone their pouncing skills if they're going to thrive in the wild. One evening as Dryer delivers, I see some unusual behaviour. Thunder gets the food, but passes it to his younger sibling, Storm. Barn owl chicks usually fight over food, but these three are sharing. And it isn't just a one-off. It happens again, clearly a purposeful act. They're so well fed now, this trio are sharing. As the days go by, these chicks are becoming more interested in the world around them. Looking into the cameras and watching the flies on the nest floor. Now at 48 days old, the eldest chick, Thunder, is becoming restless in the nest. And that night takes a leap of faith up to the nest entrance. But it isn't long before he returns to the safety of his siblings. That's enough adventure for one night, it seems. Thunder is really strengthening his wings, flapping and jumping around the nest repeatedly. And his interest in the outside world is clear. I catch him looking out of the nest entrance. And over the next few nights, he jumps up to take a look outside. But his siblings try and pull him down. Maybe they think it's an adult with food. Spending time in the nest entrance has its benefits. When Dryer delivers prey, Thunder gets first refusal. And returns back in the nest with a wood mouse. And Thunder returns to the entrance just in time. Dryer's back with another delivery. I'm amazed at what happens next. Thunder retreats back inside the nest and hands the food to his younger sibling, Cloud. You can't help but smile. Over the coming nights, Thunder becomes more adventurous and starts to climb outside the nest, But Dryer's arrival tempts him back inside. With Dryer gone, Thunder's back at the entrance. And finally takes a leap of faith onto the platform below. His siblings watch on. An unknown noise spooks him back inside. But it's just a couple of passing cars. Thunder's ready to fledge very soon. So it's time these barn owl chicks get their BTO identification rings. I'm going to see if I can get the chicks out, but it's quite a big box here, so it's going to be tricky to catch them. So that wasn't too bad. I've got all 3 chicks in here, and straight away I can tell they're really good weights. I use this bag because it's got separate compartments, so the chicks can't hurt each other. I'm joined by Jean Thorpe from Rydale Rehabilitation. Jean's a licensed ringer, and the utmost care is taken to ensure the safety of these barn owls. Right, let's get the rings on. We fit them with BTO rings, weigh them, and give them a health check. All as quickly as possible. Each ring is a unique number, and they're sized to fit a barn owl perfectly. These rings enable us to track the birds through their lives. And the benefit of these rings is clear. I share a lovely moment with Jean. As a reminder, the father of these chicks, Dryer, was rescued by her. Dryer's from you, isn't he?
Oh, of course he was, yeah, from the Dryer, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's really good to think that, isn't it?
This would have been impossible to know if Dryer didn't have an ID ring. Ringing these chicks also gives us an opportunity to try and sex them. Thunder's facial disc and pale markings indicates he's a male. Flecks in the feathers and a darker overall appearance let us know Storm and Cloud are females.
Really, I mean, this is really black, isn't it?
Mm.
And along here is black. Look at the sparkles on there. And along here, look, and down here.
All 3 chicks weigh exactly the same. I haven't seen this before. And 390 grams is a brilliant weight, especially for the youngest. Gylfie and Dryer are clearly doing a fantastic job. Now all 3 chicks have their rings and have been weighed. It's time to get these 3 chicks back in the nest. And that information sent to the BTO. And soon they're settled back into their home, Elm Stump. It's been an amazing few months, watching this pair raise their 3 chicks into healthy young barn owls. They learn to stand, pounce, and flap their wings. Eldest Thunder took his first steps onto the nest platform, but soon returned. And Jean Thorpe joined me to give them their BTO identification rings. Join me next time to see Storm and Cloud following their brother's footsteps as they explore the area around the nest here at Fotherdale. And I get an unprecedented insight into a barn owl's life after fledging, as Storm and Cloud set up residence in Beechstump. And Storm even ventures further afield, over to Ashwood. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to see more. Here's a taste of what you'll enjoy seeing on this channel.